In the beginning, there was Britain, and then through five influential events, America was born.
The first event was the Boston Massacre. The Boston Massacre occurred when a group of British soldiers fired into a crowd of protesting colonists. The British soldiers killed 5 colonists, including Crispus Attucks, who is often referred to as the first death of the Revolutionary War. Due to the Boston Massacre, Sons of Liberty activist Samuel Adams had Paul Revere make this engraving for a newspaper article that Samuel Adams wrote, which exaggerated the effects of the Boston Massacre. Due to this newspaper article, many colonists heard of the Boston Massacre. The Boston Massacre helped influence the American Revolution because it created anger and distrust towards the British.
The second event is the Tea Act of 1773. Britain placed a tax on tea to advantage the British East India Company. Tea merchants lost their business and were very upset by it. Therefore, colonists dumped tea into the harbor off of ships. Number 3, coercive acts.
The coercive acts, also known as the Intolerable Acts, were acts passed by Britain after the Boston Tea Party to punish the colonies, especially Massachusetts. The laws essentially took away power of self-government in Massachusetts.
Number 4 was the Battle of Lexington and Concord. The colonists at Lexington and Concord started to stockpile weapons so the Minutemen could be ready at a minute's notice to defend the town when necessary. General Gage heard of this and got very angry, so he took 700 of his men and marched on Lexington. At Lexington, 70 colonists stood outside ready to oppose the British. A huge fight broke out. Kapow! And the British won, and General Gage again marched, but this time on to Concord. But using their superior wit and intellect, the colonists used guerrilla warfare to defeat General Gage as they were marching onto Concord. General Gage then retreated. This is the first battle of the American Revolution and is considered the shot heard round the world.
The fifth most influential event was Thomas Paine's Common Sense. Thomas Paine was an Englishman who came to America after Benjamin Franklin told him to come. He published Common Sense in 1776, which urged the Americans to stop being inconsistent and just fight. Thomas Paine claimed that nowhere in history had a smaller body, England, overruled a larger body, the United States of America. He said King George III was a royal brute. He also talked about a republic, which claimed that politicians and governors should get their power from the people. This fell upon very receptive ears in the colonies, and his biggest influence was that commoners and farmers were turned into soldiers because they found passion to fight for America.